I told you guys that in my last video, I literally said that I could hear something else coming, and it has arrived. A new lawsuit has hit Diddy. Some very unfortunate, unsettling details. A trigger warning is in place. I have written some cliff notes. Let's get into this. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Comment down below, give this video a thumbs up, and let's get straight into this shocking video. And it's just very unfortunate to see. Sean Diddy Combs was hit with another disturbing lawsuit Monday as he sits in a federal jail in Brooklyn waiting trial on racketeering. The new complaint was filed by prominent Houston lawyer Tony Busby and his California counterpart Andrew Van Arsdale as the latest in a barrage of lawsuits from anonymous plaintiffs claiming they were essayed by Combs. In the new lawsuit filed in New York State Court of Manhattan, the John Doe says his parents accompanied him when he was 10 years old to Manhattan to meet with music industry executives, including Combs, to advance his career. He says a consultant hired by his parents delivered him to a hotel room and then left him with Diddy. How could your parents do this, man? According to the lawsuit, the plaintiff was given a soda that he believes was laced with drugs. After plaintiff consumed his soda and began feeling its effect, Combs told plaintiff to move closer to him, which plaintiff did. Combs then abruptly pushed the young boy down and said words to the effect of, "You have to do some stuff you don't want to do sometimes," the lawsuit reads. Once plaintiff had pushed plaintiff down, Combs pulled his pee out of his pants and told the minor to do stuff to it, to kiss it. When plaintiff resisted, Diddy forced his pee into plaintiff's mouth and proceeded to repeatedly push in and out. The young 10-year-old alleged that he froze in absolute terror and that he lost consciousness and later woke up with his pants undone and pain in his back passage as well. Lord. The new plaintiff alleges that his parents later noticed something was wrong. He says he told them what allegedly happened and that they were terrified of the potential consequences of reporting the abuse. He alleged he suffered from severe depression and anxiety and had to become homeschooled after the alleged incident. The lawyer behind this lawsuit is interested in media attention rather than the truth, as it's obvious from his constant press appearances and 1-800 number, Combs Media wrote in an email to Rolling Stone on Monday. As we've said, Mr. Combs cannot respond to every new publicity stunt, even in response to claims that are facially ridiculous or demonstrably false. Mr. Combs and his legal team have full confidence in the facts and the integrity of the judicial process. In court, the truth will prevail that Mr. Combs never essayed or trafficked anyone, man, woman, adult. Busby previously filed 13 lawsuits against Combs in 2 waves, in October 14th and October 20th, but Combs' current legal woes date back to last November as well. Okay. Wow. If convicted as charged, Combs faces a minimum of 15 years in prison and a maximum of life behind bars. So this is what Diddy is facing. This is what we are talking about. And this isn't the first lawsuit that I read to you guys of Diddy being involved with an alleged minor. So the more that I read these out, the more that these keep coming through the floodgates, the more it makes me definitely believe that he absolutely did something to Justin Bieber. Absolutely. It's so believable to me now because we're literally reading lawsuits of Diddy allegedly doing stuff to people who were younger than Bieber was whenever Bieber, came into contact with Diddy, I believe at the age of 14, 15. So it is truly insane for these parents to feel fear and not want to say anything for the consequences of reporting this abuse. Maybe I'm just saying this and, I'm not a parent, but if I heard that something happened to my 10-year-old, I don't give a damn how big Diddy is or how big this person is or the threats that we're going to face. I am going to scream from the rooftops about what is going on. Do you understand? If you touch my child in any way, shape or form and I suddenly find out, ain't no way you're going to silence me in fear. Best believe I will die for my child. So I will be screaming left, right and center. So these parents who thought that it would be okay to leave a 10-year-old with Diddy and music executives and they would do something else or wait outside or go to a meeting or go shopping or whatever the hell that they were doing whilst this meeting was going on with Diddy and this minor, to me it just does not make any sense. If you are taking your child, bro. Your child is 10 years old and there's no moment in your mind for what you need to think to yourself, I'm going to leave my child alone with people that he's never met. Does that even make any sense? Honestly, like, I know that we have conversations about Diddy and how much of a monster he's had. We've been having these conversations, but we really need to have conversations about how some of these parents are definitely complicit in this madness. Because why are you even setting your child up to be in these environments? Parents failed their child. If we really want to keep it a buck, why are you taking your child to be in a room with executives when the child is 10 years old? Like, why are you doing that? Just because you're naive and you think nothing would happen doesn't mean that you should also be stupid and leave your children with men. Like, why are you doing that? Who from my friends that I know and the family that I know who all have children, there is not an hour, a minute, or a day that would go by where they would leave their child in an executive room. Outside of school, they would not leave their child with just one man or a couple of men in a boardroom. Like, no one's going to do that. Surely you should accompany your child, because what does your child know when it comes to executives, impressing them, contracts, meetings, you know, the 5-year plan, 1-year plan, the records, etc. They can't hold those conversations up for themselves. Why? You should be assisting your child in that moment. They shouldn't be like, it's just, these parents are dumb, man. And some parents honestly don't deserve to have children, because the things that you put your children through and you set them up like this, to me, is insane. So I really want to vocalize that, and some of you guys may disagree with me, but I don't give a damn, because had parents actually been keep it on 100, their children will not go through situations like this, then end up allegedly being homeschooled because of the anxiety that they have developed, and you know, the mother and father really don't know what to do, haven't said anything about it, and the child has to grow up, deal with it his entire life, contextualize his own abuse his entire life, and then has the courage to speak out and say something. It is truly troubling and disgusting. In all honesty, it is disgusting. This is breaking news. Rolling Stone, I believe, broke this news. This new lawsuit came in today, literally an hour or so ago, and now everybody is talking about it and is doing the rounds. It is a disgusting lawsuit, but I wanted to give you guys the cliff notes of this, and so that you guys know and understand the gist of this. A 10-year-old, guys. A 10-year-old aspiring rap 10-year-old. You've laced a 10-year-old, Diddy. You've laced a 10-year-old. This is the monster that we are speaking about. This is what he allegedly is facing. This is what he is allegedly being accused of. This man is a monster. Do you understand? An absolute monster of a man. We know that. But what I ask you guys, and I will always say it now in every lawsuit review, because at this point they're coming every minute, I will say it to you guys in every video. Do not be desensitized to this, because it's not normal for us to be desensitized to this type of stuff, no matter how many times it comes our way. These lawsuits are why Diddy wanted that gag order, bro. This is why he wanted that gag order. He doesn't want these lawsuits coming out, because these are the worst of the worst, as far as we know. This is absolutely going to affect the jury. If I was on that jury, wasn't doing this, wasn't reporting this, you know, I'm just a civilian with a different job, and I'm even catching a whiff of this story, absolutely I'm going to be pissed in that jury. Do you understand? Absolutely I'm going to be pissed. Insane, man. This is why he wanted that gag order, and this is why the courts did not give it to him, and you know, this is why he's upset and trying to find any kind of avenue, which is what his lawyers are doing. As lawyers reading this, how can you defend somebody like this? Honestly, I don't understand. He's lacing a 10-year-old, bro. This man deserves the death penalty if this lawsuit alone is true. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this video. Do subscribe to the channel if you guys want to. Comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. Send us super thanks if you guys wish to. We don't know what is coming next when it comes to the Diddy stuff. Really and truly, we don't know. It's just coming out of nowhere. Left wing, right wing, up, down. It's coming from every angle. It's a lot, man.